or something, but kind of got promoted easily. Maybe you were in a government evolutionary process, I'm sorry. Somehow you got promoted without deserving it. Otherwise, what being human means is, you determine the nature of your existence. If you are determining the nature of your existence, you must make it the way you want it. And I'm sure you want it in the highest level of pleasantness, not in unpleasantness. Anyway, 20-year-olds don't take advice and that's good. This is not an advice. This is just one more piece to confuse you further, because confusion is much better than stupid conclusions. Confusion means you're still looking. Conclusion means you killed yourself in some way. Yes, sir.
Namaskaram, Sadguru. My question is that while making a decision in our life at some point of time, conflicting thoughts, obstacles come through our life. How to tackle these conflicts and confusions and lead a peaceful life without these conflicts?
Hey, I didn't know that's a popular question. See, there is a simple way to decide. Hello, you must decide whether you will speak or I will speak. There is a simple way to decide for those people who do not know how to handle their mind. For those who do not understand the privilege of having such a cerebral capacity, they are suffering it right now. This is what you mean by saying conflicting thoughts. You are suffering your cerebral capacity. That means you got a free promotion because there is not enough monkey population left. Maybe we all fell here. It's okay. Even if you get a free promotion, you must make use of it, isn't it? Yes or no? Suppose they gave you a free promotion, they could not read your handwriting and passed you. You should make use of the pass, isn't it? Now, this is all it is. The problem with most human beings is, they are trying to enhance their activity without enhancing this. If you try to enhance your activity without enhancing this, you will break up. It's like this. Because I'm always involved in some kind of speed things, I'm telling you. You want to be in a Formula 1 racetrack. If you want to be there, you must have an appropriate machine, isn't it? If not a Formula 1 machine, at least a Ferrari. But you have an old Maruti 800. Now everything there is hitting over 250 kilometers per hour. If you try something like this with this Maruti, 4 wheels will fly in 4 different directions, they'll not go in one direction. This is what is happening to most human beings, because they're enhancing their activity without enhancing this. If you enhance this, activity will anyway happen. But your problem is not your life. You want to be better than your neighbor. This is a serious problem. You don't want to live well, you want to live better than somebody else. Now you will mess yourself up. This is not about being better than somebody, because every human being is a unique being, isn't it? Can you find one more just like you? Fortunately, there isn't one more. Just imagine if there was one more person just like you in your home, could you live there? We are glad nobody is repeated. Now, the important thing is this. As I said earlier, you have not read the user's manual. This is a serious problem. Without reading the user's manual, when you try to operate such a complex machine, things will go crazy. Things will go very crazy, because this is the most complex mechanism on the planet. But your education systems are not taking time to examine this, they're teaching you how to build the world. Building the world, human beings are breaking up. What is the point of such a world, I'm asking? I thought we're building the goddamn world for the well-being of the human being. But no, no, no. Human beings are crushed in the process of building this silly world that we think is a great world. That's not the way. You must build this into a highest possible level, then everything will happen like a play. What somebody thinks is a great job, you will do it like play. That's how it must happen. Your life should happen like a play. Otherwise, everything you will suffer. You did many things, other people clapped their hands, but you are a misery. What is the point of life? I want to tell you a secret. You don't have to strive very hard. You understand? Joyfully, what you can do. And if you're joyful, have you noticed this? On a certain day when you're very joyful, you're willing to do anything. Yes or no? You're little miserable. How difficult it is to push you? If you have joyful people, you can do everything with great enthusiasm. You must come and see in the yoga center. 20 hours a day, 7 days of the week, we on, everything on. But nobody complains about anything, they just go on and on and on. This is because this is the way human beings will be when they're joyful by their own nature, not because of what they're doing, simply they're joyful. Because they're joyful, everything happens. Now, you are thinking, after you fulfill everything, in the end you will be joyful. This is not going to work like that. Small things have reached heaven today. If you say peace, people say divine peace. If you say bliss, people say divine bliss. If you say love, people say divine love. Tell me, these are all human possibilities or no? Hello? To be joyful, to be peaceful, to be loving, to be blissful, are these human possibilities or are these heavenly possibilities? Human possibilities. Miserable people have exported it to heaven. It's time we bring it down here, because it's here it's useful. We don't know whether you being loving is useful in heaven or not. Here it's useful. Yes or no? Being joyful, we don't know whether it's useful there or not. Here, it's very useful. And people have taken these postures. Creation has given you something that's unimaginable. In your mind, what you can imagine? Can you imagine the functions of this body, how it's happening? Even if you're a medical student, believe me, you won't know a thing after 10 years of study. That complex and that sophisticated. This you're complaining, conflicting thoughts are coming. Why not? I must tell you this, at any given moment, I have 12 to 14 streams of thought going on in my mind. I never thought they're conflicting, and it doesn't stop me from doing anything that I'm doing. It allows me to do a range of things. I'm doing this, at the same time I'm doing 12 different things. Is this a privilege? Is this a wonderful possibility or is it a problem? Don't make a problem of a great privilege. This is a great privilege that nature has given you this level of cerebral possibility. Now you don't make an effort to handle it properly. Now you think it's a big problem. You do not know how to drive, let's say. You went and sat in a car, just fiddled around and it started moving. Fear or no? Hello? Anxiety, fear, started rolling faster, much more fear, started going very fast, terror. But if you knew how to drive it, faster it goes, better it is. The question is only, have you grasped how to use it or not? So if 1,000 things are happening in your mind right now, if you know how to handle this, if you took the necessary effort to understand how to handle this, 1,000 things are going on right now. Is it a great thing or is it a bad thing? Please do not complain about the privileges that you have. I think I should stop. Just the last question, please hear, this boy.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, I have a question. Sir, do you think the rules of the society are necessary for a man to be civilized?
Now, when they're uncivilized, we make rules so that they can pretend to be civilized. But why are you copying a question? I've seen people copying answers, but why are you copying a question? I've seen people doing this in the examination and doing things, but a question. Anyway, you think the rules of the society will civilize a person? No. Because we're civilized, we made some rules. It's the other way around. The rules are just an agreement between you and me. Right now, we have a constitution in this country. It's not some God-given thing. It's an agreement. All of us agreed, we'll go by this, and that's all. If we make an agreement, we must hold on to an agreement. Whenever it's not convenient for me, I will say, no, I don't like this agreement. Whenever it's not convenient for you, you say, I don't like the agreement, then we can't live together. We have made an agreement that we will go by these rules because we are driving on the street. Suddenly, I feel like I want to drive on the right side of the street, why not? Lot of people think so anyway. The rules are we are supposed to drive on the left side of the street, but I am a free Indian, I want to drive on the right side of the street. All that will happen is we will collide, isn't it? So the rules are made not to civilize you, but just to organize you so that at every step we don't collide into each other. Otherwise, how do I know what is your intent, where you want to go? This is the biggest problem, this is the biggest challenge in driving on an Indian road. You have to figure, or you have to mind read all of them. What is he going to do next? You need to be a mystic to drive on the Indian street because you have to figure out all their intentions, hidden intentions, when he's going to suddenly make a U-turn without warning. But if we stick to the rules, we can drive little more easily. It's not that you will become civilized. We can drive with little less hassle. You can go to your place, your destination, I can go to my destination in maybe civilized way or uncivilized way, but at least we can go where we want to go. Otherwise, none of us will go where we want to go. Thank you very much.